Hi Logan, hi Brady, and hi Brianna. This is Carly, and I'm Hi Brady, hi Brianna, and hi Logan. This is Carly. I'm just gonna use Screencast-O-Matic and make a quick video to show you guys what you missed in class. The first thing we looked at is this website. It's called freerice.com, and if you can see at the top, it says for each answer you get right, we donate 10 grains of rice through the World Food Program to help end hunger. And this is a true website. The rice that you win with each answer you get correct actually does go to places that need it. So just to show you, once you go on, it'll already have a pre-selected subject, and so your students can start answering questions. So when you click one right, it shows that it's donated this much rice to you, and you can just keep going up. Normally you can only answer 20 questions per view of the site, and that's just some information you guys can know. In addition, there are new subjects. So for Brady, you can use English up here. For Brianna and Logan down here, they have human anatomy if you're working on that in your health course. So that's something maybe you could use as your warm-up or review for your students. The next thing I'm going to show you is Google Drive, and I'm in my account right now. If you don't have one, you will need to get one, but I think most of you should have one. To get there, you just want to click on these three things and then click Google Drive, but I'm already in here. I'm going to go into this untitled document because that's what I was using last night. And what we were basically showing the students, I'm going to delete this stuff so I can show you everything, is we were talking about how when we used to research things for school, we'd have to go on the website, look up stuff on Google. Sometimes there'd be things that were inappropriate to look at, or we would be looking at books. And now with Google Drive, all you have to do is hit Tools and Research, and you can find stuff here. So I'm going to use Mrs. O'Neill's example from last night and type in owl. Oh, and of course you're not working for me. How dare you? Um, wait. There, it's working. Yay. So some things you can have your students do is you can have them preview something and they can see, oh, do I want to use information from this site or not? Then scroll down a little bit more, do more preview. This is a Wikipedia page. They may want to use this one better. And so what they can do when they're researching, let me go back, is you can type something like owls have a hawk-like beak, and then instead of having to go through citation machine and look up everything and create my citation, I can just hit cite. There's my little one. I come down here and there's my citation. So if you have a thesis you're working on, or maybe if you have a capstone, this might be able to help you a little bit better when you're working on that. In addition, for your students, so Brady, maybe if you're having your students work on something in English where they have to do research, you might want to show them this, and that could help them, you know, work on their sites a little bit better. You can also add in pictures. If you click and pull it over, it takes a little bit. There's my picture. I go down. My picture is also cited, which is very nice. Everything's cited. That's how teachers want it. Bada bing, bada boom. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is Weebly. You possibly might have a Weebly account. If not, you can go ahead and create one. And with your Google account, you can just sign in using Google, which is wonderful. This one I've created is basically for when I move next year. So I have a way to show the South Carolina teachers, hey, this is me, this is what I've done. So first I have a picture of myself, a professional picture. This is from our church directory, and it's one of the nicest pictures I have of myself. Over here I talk about my bachelor's and my master's degree, where I've interned, what I currently am working on, and what I'm certified in. So that's a brief description of what teachers will want to know about me. I also have my resume on here. So possibly what you could do if you didn't want to have your boring resume is you can use the one you've created here in Tech Lab 3. I also have my teaching philosophy that I think you guys would have done in Education 200 if I remember correctly. I also have some sample lesson plans. I picked the best ones I had, and I did one for each subject because I'm elementary, and I did one at the middle school level because of when I interned there. I also have a unit so teachers can see what my unit will look like if I just hit click me, and it won't do it right now because I'm in my editing, but it will send you to my unit. And I also have contact information where they can put stuff and I'll be able to receive that information. Here they can send me an email. Here they will go to my LinkedIn account. And I'll have this link in the email if you guys want to see it again. But basically what you're going to do for class next week, the only thing you need to do is create a Weebly. So if we go over here, weekly links, it'll be in week 4 links for you, and you can also access free rice here in Weebly. In the assignment center is where you'll upload your Weebly site, and all you have to do is give us the link, and here's everything you need for your Weebly site. You need a professional picture of yourself, you need your teaching philosophy, you need your qualifications or your experience while teaching. We want our students to create their Weebly as if this is their first year teaching. So pick the grade you would want to teach at. So maybe Brady would be a ninth grade English teacher, or Brianna or Logan could be maybe a middle school PE teacher. If you have any classroom goals for the year, we'd like you to add that. Maybe Brady wants them to be able to work on poetry and identifying key facts in there, or maybe Brady and Logan would want them to be able to tell the difference between different types of drugs, or the characteristics of somebody's using drugs so they can see. Sorry guys. And the last thing we need is a home connections activity. So maybe Brady would have the kids working with vocabulary, or Brianna and Logan, you could be having them cut and paste together a skeleton if you were working on the different types of bones. It'll all be worth 20 points, and it'll need to be submitted by next week. If you have any more questions, you can email Mrs. O'Neill and myself. Both of our emails are here, or if you want to come into the office, both of our office hours are here as well. Thank you guys, and we will see you next week.